Yeah. Let's go live there. All right, sweet. Hi, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Guys, say hi. I think it's cool that fighting is included and regulated by the rules. That is kind of awesome. Like, it's just expected that hockey players are gonna beat the shit out of each other, and that kind of rocks. Not a hockey fan, but I am kind of a fan of getting a bunch of angry players in a ring with a slick surface and knives strapped to their feet, and then giving rules wherein they can legally fight each other. That's kind of epic. The mascots go mental too. That's what I'm saying, man. Alright, hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. I'll have you guys know I tried my best because people have asked me about it. Apparently, like, gifting subs on YouTube is not, by default, turned on. I have no fucking clue. Literally, I cannot figure out how to turn it on. I have tried so much at this point to figure it out. I have gone through every setting. I do not know where it is. It's just not there, man. I've tried everything I can. So anyway, you guys, you know, sorry, none of you are gonna get gifted a membership. I think Gritty's a hockey mascot. Professional streamer, by the way. I'm trying my best, dude. You gotta opt in to get it? Yeah, but you also, like, I think I have to opt in to allow it. Did you Bing it? The setting is buried. I've gone through, like, every setting in the YouTube creator dashboard, which is normally, like, pretty good. But I cannot fucking find where it's at. I do not know. I have no clue. This man uses Bing. Who's using Bing in current year? Can I get a poll here? Hang on, poll going up now. I need to know, what's your search engine of choice? I want to get a demo. Search engine of choice. Google. DuckDuckGo, because I know there's enough tech nerds to have some of you fuckers here. Yahoo. If you're using Yahoo, that's really decrepit. Bing. Some other thing. You got 3 minutes to answer. There you go. I need to know. I need to know what you guys are using. Ask Jeeves. No one's fucking using Ask Jeeves in current year. I assume Google and DuckDuckGo are going to be biggest. If you use Brave browser, then you are a DuckDuckGo user, I believe. Love to see you're hammering your wood. Thank you for the dono, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna be pounding my wood for the next 4 hours or so. This should be an excellent stream. It's gonna mostly be me nailing nails in. Really, not even that. It's gonna be me, because I'm gonna drill holes to make sure the wood doesn't split first. And then I have to go through and put all the fucking nails in. Equal split between Brave and Google? What? Oh, you're okay with your data getting stolen half the time? Like, what's the thought there, man? Just use Google. DuckDuckGo equals Bing? Does DuckDuckGo actually just use Bing? Sorry, fellas, this is a real carpenters only zone. Could you drill things into it instead? Same idea? You mean like screws? It's not called bed of screws, though. It's called bed of nails. My browser is Pale Moon. What the fuck is Pale Moon? Hang on. What? Your browser is Pale Moon? Is this bait? The Pale Moon Project, an open source Mozilla-based web browser. What the shit is this, dog? Based on our optimized layout and rendering engine, Goanna. This sounds like a setup to a D's Nuts joke, but it's written in the description of the features, so I'm assuming not. That's a boon? That's a, sorry, that's a beer? I believe that's Blue Moon, but maybe I'm off here. I use Fleeble? There's no way Fleeble is a real fucking... You're doing a poob type. I'm Googling Fleeble. I Googled Fleeble and it auto-filled Fleeble Ooblets. It's just a completely indecipherable, like, statement. That makes no sense whatsoever, but it's funny that there was, like, enough information to pull that out. The fuck you mean Fleeble Ooblets? It's a poob-like thing, yeah. Dude, he uses Fleabee. He uses Cum Plus. He's using Dipshit Now with ads. Start reading, bud? The fuck you mean start reading? Also, Max T, thank you for the 10. Appreciate you, brother. Looks like Google is winning the poll here, but then it's DuckDuckGo and some other thing. More people use some other thing. Okay, listen. Maybe you entered it as a meme. I need the 2 people who said that they use Yahoo as their primary search engine to come forward. This isn't a call out. I'm not gonna kill you yet, but like, I just need to talk to you a little bit. Why are you using Yahoo in current year? Google is legally being forced to open source their index web pages, which should hugely even the playing field between them and Bing. Why are they being legally required to do that? Not that I'm a Google simp here, but it does seem a little wild that they're being forced to open that up. I'm using Yahoo for the bit. Fleeble is a free open source Ooble-based browser using the Poobly rendering engine. Shut the fuck up. I thought you were giving me an actual, like, description at first, you know? I was fooled into thinking that you were being sincere. For, like, a little bit. It'd be funny if you got asked to join the unsubscribed podcast. I like that people just drop the names of podcasts, but like, I've never heard of this thing in my life. I'm sorry, I am disconnected from the world of podcasts. They could be like a 20 million subscriber podcast. I don't know hardly anyone's. I watch Cold Ones, and I know about Safety Third, and that's about it. That's about it as far as YouTube podcasts goes. I found you through the one podcast you ever did? Hang on, wait, Tomato, wait, you've never told me that. Hang on. I was on someone's podcast one time. Well, actually, no, I've been on, I was on, like, a quote-unquote, like, talk show stream, if you count that as a podcast. But the only real podcast that I've been on was, what was it called? It was an electronics one. And it was, like, it's a pretty interesting little, it's a pretty good one. It auto-played after an EEVE blog video. Wait, what? It had like 250 views. Yeah, it's a smaller one, but the guy was nice, and it was, he did this a while ago. This was when I was like, this was probably like a year and a half or so ago. Dialogues is a podcast. That's not really a podcast. I think for me to qualify it as a podcast, it needs to have like some amount of structure, and there needs to be like an interview format. So like there's a guy, there is a guest, like a planned guest, and there is a back and forth with questions that are written to ask that guest specifically. Dog Egg, thank you for the 20 Mexicans. How's it hanging? It's going well. Why didn't you get uncommon nails instead? Oh, hardy har har. I got 2 boxes of these fucking things. Hang on a second. It was the Simple Electronics. That was what it was called. The Simple Electronics podcast. That dude was real nice. He did a lot of research in his questions and stuff too, which is... I often, when people ask me if I want to go on podcast or talk show type stuff, I normally say no. Because most of the time, not to disparage, you know, all the startup podcast guys out there, but like, most of the time they're not very interesting. Most of the time, the questions are not very well written, and the people don't do a whole lot of research to like ask them, and it's mostly just them having me go onto their stream to talk and like do everything for 3 hours. So I'm not huge on that kind of deal, just because I'm like, if I'm gonna stream for several hours, I'd rather do it to you guys and do a funny project while I do it, you know? No, my podcast idea's out the window. You gotta really prove yourself in the podcast talk show format, to be like, yeah, I'm willing to redirect people to this. Aye. I'm inviting you to be the first and only guest on my Schizo Rant podcast. The thing is, those ones where it's like open forum type stuff, like dialogues, if you're one of the 5 people in chat that are familiar with that, which I've been on a couple times, where it's just like, I'm just in a Discord, and then they go live once a week with a shared VC where anyone can drop in. I'll stop into those kind of things for a bit. But those are different because I can just like, I can come in for a couple minutes and then leave. I'm not stuck there. I'm not stuck in an awkward, like, series of questions that are just the things people ask me on every single stream. It's different, right? I miss Denny's. I miss Denny's too. Yeah, when's Power Nelson bringing back the Denny's show? Have you listened to Cumtown podcast like ages ago? And Sleepycast ages ago. It's like okay. I'll send you another because I like it called Mexican. It should be pesos, right? It's MX50. It's probably 50 pesos. Thanks for another 50 Mexicans, though. I appreciate you, brother. Oh, what was your favorite project? Did Twitch just stealth roll out being able to rewind? Hang on, wait, Hina. Someone mentioned that earlier. Someone earlier mentioned that they could rewind the stream. It started today? I'm sorry, I'm gonna fucking remove that feature. We talking about it on the Discord? I'm turning that. If they have an option to turn that off, I'm turning that shit off. If something goes wrong, I want to be able to delete the VOD without having people immediately rewind it and screen cap it. Oh, only subscribers can do it. Interesting that they paywall lock it. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. I'll think about that one. I didn't know they were rolling it out, though. Yo, Gato, thank you for the 500 clip. Donnie Dingus, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate you. They paywalled rolling the video. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of like YouTube paywalling being able to play a video with your phone screen off. That's crazy that that's paywalled. It pisses me off. But perhaps money? I mean, no one is gonna subscribe so that they can rewind. I'm not gaining money to leave it on because it's subscriber only. It's more the fact that someone who is a subscriber is less likely to be a shithead if I accidentally, like, flashed my address on stream and had to delete the VOD. Whereas, like, random scrubs might be trying to rewind it and screen cap. Gift subs so gifters can rewind. Turbo also gets it. What if they get sub-gifted? Ah, shit. Yeah, I might disable this. I don't know. I'll think about it. Aurora Wolfer King, thank you for the Prime sub. And Zachary, thank you for the Prime sub. For 16 months, too. Holy shit. YouTube can also rewind. Motherfucker! I can't go nowhere, man. You'd also disable it on YouTube. Maybe it's not worth. Maybe it's too much trouble. I gotta disable it on every platform. I didn't realize YouTube had that. If you got gifted, you're probably not in chat much. That's not true. It generally, I think, tries to gift the chatters more. It has some whack-ass algorithm. It has a whack-ass algorithm that somehow at times results in people that are never here getting gifted, and people that have never watched the stream getting gifted, and then some people that are like in chat every day not getting gifted. So I have no idea. I don't pretend to know how the Twitch gift sub algo works. Oh, hang on. I'm over here brushing my desk off before I go and decimate it with holes. What would you guys rank the movie Holes starring Shia LaBeouf out of 10? Hang on a second. Let's actually, I just switched it over, but let's actually go back over this guy. Yo, thank you for the 20 Mexican. Wife says 6, 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. You're giving a lot of. You're giving a lot of credibility to Mr. LaBeouf. With 8 out of 10. I think that like 7 out of 10 is pretty fair though. 6 out of 10, it's at least a 6 out of 10. It's one of my favorite movies? Okay, that's fair. It is pretty cool. I thought it prioritizes people watching or following. That's the idea, but sometimes it picks randos. Alright, hang on. I've turned on the... Yeah, perfect. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. The book made me cry. What was that sad kids movie about the kid that dies going on a rope swing? Anyway. That's the only one I remember as a kid. I wasn't even like a kid. I think I was like a teenager, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't expect that to happen. I think that's a classic, but that one always gets quoted as one that made people sad. Bridge to Terabithia, that's it. Which one of my siblings? One of my siblings listed... It's so funny whenever, like, if you want to get a laugh... If you want to laugh at, like, the simplicity of what it's like to be a child and think like a child, you gotta ask a kid to list their favorite movies. Because it's gonna be like Oscar-winning animated movies that are like super well written, and then it's gonna be like the worst slop to ever hit the silver screen. And they'll all be mixed in together as if they're equivalent. It's actually awesome. It's one of the funniest things ever. Every time I go home to visit family, I always ask my younger siblings what their favorite movies are. Specifically for that reason. When I was a kid, I loved My Neighbor Totoro and Tank Girl the most. Alright, we get it. You're like a fucking, like, golden savant child with good taste. fave as a kid was Lion King 1.5. I'm gonna be real. Of the straight to DVD Disney slappa movies, that's like one of the best. It's gotta at least be like up there, like top 3 or so. So I'll give you credit, not bad taste. Guys, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna have an easier time finding stuff now, but for the last several years, for as long as I have streamed, all my tools in the basement have been either piled up in a big mound over on the end of the workbench that my PC is on, or under the desk in a constantly crumbling cardboard box. I'm proud to announce that that era has ended. I bought a toolbox at Harbor Freight. That is a giant, like, it's the top of one of those rolling toolboxes. And now everything is, like, in drawers and organized. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop losing things, but I bet things are gonna stay a little bit easier to find from now on. I get the impression it's probably gonna be better. Alright, this should be an even 4 feet. It is. I'm just cutting this in half, this big square. Because I don't really want it long ways. It's gonna be too much of a pain to deal with that way. I'm gonna cut it at into a big square, and then if we have leftover nails, we can make it long. But it's gonna be more. It's a bed of nails, but it's more like gonna be like a seat cushion of nails. Big spender over here. I spent a whopping $200 on this big ass toolbox, man. It feels like I feel like $1 million now though. This thing is slick. It's even got drawers that don't buckle under the weight of all the tools. That's really saying something. Now I just need to organize the rest of the desk. Also, while I was at Harbor Freight, I bought a oxyacetylene torch head, which I'm going to use, not for acetylene, I'm going to use it with oxy fuel, so... Oh, motherfucker, I put the pencil away. So I can run, because I just bought this oxygen tank, and that'll allow me to run oxygen and propane into a cutting torch. And I can, I no longer have to angle grinder apart metal anymore, is the idea. Unless I need, like, I don't know, precise shit done. There we go. Should be 2x2 now. That'll be a good basis to start. Also, I'll be able to do the initial drilling on the other desk where I have a little bit of a better setup. Maybe I will. It like just fits. It like just fits on the other desk. There we go. Oh, Chromukar is here again. This bastard. Welding student here, you can for sure use propane oxy mixture. Yeah, I know. I can't weld with oxy propane. but I can cut with it. I mean, I've done it before. I just didn't own the tools. I was not the tool owner. Bed of Nails is a cousin to the Plinko board. Well, for anyone who was here when I made the Plinko board, you can have an idea of how long it's going to take to put all these damn nails in. I've got 2 boxes of common nails. Also, herder, why don't you get uncommon nails? Yeah, okay, I get the joke. I've got 2 boxes of common nails here. We're gonna be, there's roughly 300, it's by weight, right? But there's roughly 300 per box. So we need to distribute these in a way that, 1, I'm able to sit on it without it stabbing my ass, and 2, that I don't use too many nails and run out early. Shouldn't you drill undersized? That's literally what I just said I'm gonna do, dog. Welcome in, first time chatter. Bro literally didn't watch anything, came in and told me to do what I'm setting up right now to do. There's a Harbor Freight nail gun? No nail gun here. I didn't want to use nail gun nails because they tend to be sharp. And barbed. These are real thick, which gives them a lower chance of stabbing me. This is why rewind is useful. Okay, you're making a compelling case. But a first time chatter wouldn't be subbed, so they wouldn't have rewind anyway. Oh boy, Technicalities. These are fresh nails. They don't have rust on them. Also, I'm not gonna get impaled. When the nail is too sharp. That battery's dead. That one's good. Hang on a second. So the idea here is that, let's see. We want to drill just under the size so that we don't go splitting the wood. This should be good. Shouldn't you try the bed with 1 nail first to see if it works? Listen here, brother. The way that you can lay on a bed of nails without dying or getting impaled it's all a physics trick, right? Because the more spread out, the more nail heads there are, the more evenly distributed your weight is going to be on all the points of the nails. So, step on 1 nail, all your weight is going on 1 point, it could stab you. But step on like 10 nails, okay, now it's only 1/10 of your weight on each of them, assuming an even distribution. Put down 600 nails, well, now you're split where you only have like a pound or so on each. But if there's 600 nails and you're on all of them and you only got a pound on each, you're seriously packing. But you know what I mean. He impales himself because he doesn't lay down quick enough. You don't lay down quick. That's not the, no, you lay down like slowly, but you make sure that you're making a lot of contact points. That's the idea. In this case, it's probably going to be more like a seat cushion of nails, as I said, so it's going to be more lowering my ass cheeks onto them. Can you share the background songs? It's Google Toho Bossa Nova Remix 1 through 9. Just came from the 7-Eleven Wellington vid. Bless up. Glad you liked it, brother. Welcome to the stream. Diving right onto my nail bed. And then this should be... Yeah. It's not like... Oh, wait, I just realized you can't really see that. Well, it's as zoomed out as we get, so... No, that'll work. And then that should be able to be nailed in without splitting. This guy in with an ass full of nails full of ass. Of nails full of ass. Now we just gotta drill like 100 holes. Sorry, 600 holes. What the fuck? It literally, the drill bit came out? Are you fucking serious, dude? Are you kidding me, man? Well, this is gonna be a, this is gonna be a great stream, basically, is what I'm saying. Alright, hang on. Give myself more grip than that, apparently. Jeez, man, how'd it torque the whole thing out? 6,000 holes, 2,000 holes from this just in the ass. Yeah, I considered setting the CNC up to do this. Then I realized the keep it stupid, simple... Wait, no, fuck. Then I realized the keep it simple, stupid mantra, and realized that it would be better to simply drill them myself, and it would probably take less time than configuring the CNC. Keep it stupid, simple. The dyslexia demons have come for me today, man. I could measure this all out first, but fuck it. Are you gonna trace your ass so you don't waste nails? No? I'm gonna just hope that I have enough nails to do this whole square. That's the idea, anyway. Grid paper would be a good idea. What, just layer the whole thing in grid paper? Well, hang on. Do I still have that big grid paper? It might not be... Hang on. Wait, if I still have that, I actually will. The cabinet I keep it in has been used as a barbecue a few too many times up here. Oh, wait. I might actually have that. Hang on. This has like engineering designs from when I was in high school or something. What the hell was I drawing up on this? Okay, I found my big grid paper. It's got a bunch of schematics on it. Let me see if I can find some blank pages. Because that actually would be the way to do this, I feel like. Like, take this. Tape it down. Drill in grid. Like every 3 spots or 4 spots or whatever. How many bits for an ass tracing ASMR stream? You can't bribe me for that one, I fear. That's a pretty ass idea. This tape doesn't even fucking stick. Yeah, hang on a second. Just eyeball that shit? Yeah, I think that's gonna be kind of how it is here. I don't think it really needs all this. But I'll give it a shot regardless. The thing is, when you measure it like this, is you can get an idea of, like, how many nails you're gonna go through. The paper just shreds to hell. Oh, wait, it might actually just do that. Yeah. Yeah, it might actually just shred. I don't know. I don't think this is the way. It's also, like, the fact that... I will need many more sheets to cover the whole damn thing. It doesn't have to be that exact, okay? They just have to be, like, barely distributed, you know? As long as it's close enough, it'll be fine. Keep feeding the YouTube fam. Oh, Gimme, thank you for the $2. Holla holla $2. He's not poor, he doesn't want low nail count. What do you mean poor? This isn't a poverty move. I want my nails dense. Gut feeling should keep you safe. I think I'll be fine sitting on the bed of nails, I'll be honest. Then I'll count how many across I have roughly, and then I'll try to figure out, okay, how far, that'll tell me how many roughly to fill this square, and if I'll have enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's 24 inches across. It's literally... I got them roughly an inch spaced. Okay, so it's 24 times 24. Which, if we throw that into the calculator... 4x24... 576. So it literally is just enough nails. It is just enough nails to do the entire board. With like 20-something to spare. Is he really gonna lay on a bed of nails? Yeah, that's the plan. This is like something that people do all the time. As long as you get your weight distribution correct, then it should be fine. 1 ass worth of nails. That's what I'm saying. Eyeballing it works quite well in my experience. Yo, Codifix, thank you for the bits, by the way. Yeah, I feel like I can kind of eyeball my way to success here. Doo-doo-doo. I feel like this is a decently packed grid. It's gonna be a lot of fucking nails, I can tell you that right now. Gut feeling equals gold. Alright. Now, do I have like a thrashed marker that I can use to mark grid lines on this? I don't know. It's really hard to see because I got... Okay, so, at the hardware store, I didn't realize that there was like bougie plywood. But I was like, yeah, just get like a square of plywood and get one of the ones that's small enough that I don't have to cut it to fit it in my car nicely. Easy, right? It was either this piece of plywood for $5 or like one where the top was like more like uniform and it was like $28 for a 2x4, like 2 feet by 4 foot square. Actually psychotic pricing. Catch me dead in the grave before I pay $28 for a fucking plywood square. That's insane. Yeah, finish grade is what it is. It's ones where the surface looks more like continuous wood. The only problem with this one is it's hard to see where my holes are because it blends in with the camouflage-like pattern. Your hand's gonna be sore? Don't fucking backseat my health on drilling holes. My ass is gonna be sore after I sit on a fucking nail bed. Streamer cannot find holes. There is a formula for calculating how your weight would distribute on the nails. Hang on. There's a formula for it, you say? I was looking for the $2 alchemy. That nail bed might be the best your ass has ever been. Hang on. I didn't realize there was actually, like, a formula for this. Nail bed formula. I'm sorry, why did I search this? It's a nail bed fracture? That's not what I fucking want. Okay, hang on a second. Bed of nails formula. How'd you find this? Creating a comfortable bed of nails. You'll need to measure and cut plywood to fit your back. Cut to size. Ah, I see. Making a bed of nails. Slightly blunt the nails to ensure safety. Okay, I'll go hit the tips with a hammer before I sit on the damn thing. Space them evenly and not too far apart. Okay, but is there like a... Wait. Cut the plywood into 3 12 by 12 squares. If you're making a bed for an adult, you'll need a larger sheet of plywood. Mark a grid where the lines are 1 inch apart. Parallel. Okay, okay. Interesting. You need more wood? There's more wood under this square. Don't worry about it.
You had this stream plan and then do a basic Google search?
Yes, I did. I did a lot of research on this to make sure I could do it effectively, but I never found a formula. I never found it. Someone said, I guess I just got one guide because they said there's a formula for this and then they never fucking posted it. And I can't find it. So I wasn't able to find it when I was initially looking, and I couldn't find it now. So presumably they're just lying. Because I can't fucking find a formula for the distribution. Yo, kid misbehaving, so you sends them to 10 minutes on the nail bed. Calculate weight distribution on a bed of nails. If it tells me the exact same thing and then you go after my ass, I'm going to perma you. And it's going to be so deserved that it's unreal. I love when people are like, how did you plan this without coming up with it? Oh, Chatter, what was the last thing you planned? Oh, I never do anything in my life, so I've never planned anything, like, ever. Oh, okay, excellent. Thank you, have a nice day. Weight distribution on a bed of nails. It's literally, I'm getting the same results. They're all purple links. I looked at all of these before I ever even did the thing. If you have the link, fucking post it. Hang on, who said it? Who fucking said that? Bisc 8. Okay, hang on. 1 second. Bisc 8. 60 seconds. You have 60 seconds to post the formula that was really easy for you to find, apparently. Apparently it was incredibly easy for you to find it. It was so easy, in fact. You just... Bro, he just Googled it. And if you don't post it in 60 seconds, 2-day timeout. So I'm waiting. It's really easy to find. It shouldn't be any problem to copy-paste a formula. Since it's so easy, after all. Since it's super easy. And I should have found... Bro, I should have found it. The clock's ticking. I'm not seeing it, man. Where's it at? Where's it fucking at? I'm not... That's crazy. That's crazy. He hasn't posted it yet. It was so easy to find, bro. It was so easy, after all. Where could it possibly be? All right. 1-day timeout. I'll see you around, motherfucker. I'll see you around, motherfucker. I found a formula? Motherfucker, this isn't a formula. This is like some pressure graph. That said, I didn't find this. So, I'll give you credit that you found a low-res scientific simulation that I was not able to conjure myself. Reduce punishment? Yeah, I realized when I looked, when I clicked their name that there wasn't a 2-day option. There was a 1-day or a 7-day. They don't deserve a 7-day. I think their ChatGPT credits ran out. They were AI generating me a false answer, and it didn't quite hit quite. What are you looking for? I can possibly calculate it. I'm not looking for anything. I already know this is gonna work. If you're gonna come in here and give me shit, you better fucking know what you're talking about. Blunt the nails, spread them right, and go in slowly. You can't phrase it like that, dude. Oh yeah, how do you like the Toho music? It is quite calming, isn't it? You got one guy so hard, I had to come back from trying to snooze. Like, you started snoozing due to the one guy, or you were about to nod off, and then you had to come back to comment on the one guy. You should purchase a whole pig to test it like Mythbusters. Dude, I can just... I can just sit on my mannequin that I have. I feel like that would be a better, like, test on whether it's gonna kill me or not. Right? I already have a mannequin. We can see if it punctures him. It is funny how many times people think that I literally don't look up anything for a project before I do it. I'm telling you, man, I was looking it up beforehand and I never came across a formula. Apparently it's 100 PSI to pierce skin, so 100 weight / nails count. I was about to say, why are you using fucking air pressure, idiot? And then I realized it's pressure per square inch. Sorry, I was giving you shit and was more surprised that it sounded like you hadn't done your research. Oh, it's so tiresome, bros. Give me the surface area of that board you're gonna lay on. I can give you a safe calculation. I have a formula. Okay. The board is 2 feet by 2 feet. I'm assuming 1 nail every inch. So, 574 nails total. I do always do research. That doesn't mean I don't miss things sometimes. People have been like, yo, what about this thing? And it'll be like, oh, that's something I missed when I was researching. But for something as simple as bed of nails stream, I have abso-fucking-lutely looked up how to safely lay on a bed of nails. That's like literally the first thing you figure out. And this is a common, like, physics teacher demonstration, so it's not like we're in uncharted territory here. Why is bro gatekeeping the formula, though? Yeah, it must be really easy to find. Bro, it's so easy to find. Even a dumbass can find it. Anyway, yeah, I won't post it in chat, though. Someone redraw the HR Wojak, but it's it's this guy and it's the dude in chat claiming that their formula is really easy to find. And then it has a thing that says, I love the streamer, but I will never, ever, ever, ever give him the formula that I claim is easy to find. Tox is gonna do, I'm predicting a joke, because Tox said he could run the formula. His ass is gonna run the formula, but he's gonna assume my weight is like 600 pounds. He's gotta come back with some, like, crazy ass formulation. Research suggests 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter? Well, shit, man. Okay, we're gonna have to downsize a little bit. Maybe go like this wide and then do spots in between the existing holes. Yeah, you have to assume the streamer is a frictionless sphere. One centimeter? Motherfucker, that's really narrow. I'm doing 1 inch. 1 centimeter? The ones I was looking at said 1 inch. But, okay, I will say, I'm making mine size to sit on, so maybe I should make it more dense since it's just my ass and maybe balls that are gonna be suspended. So maybe I should make it more dense so the distribution is better. Yeah, I know it's slightly less than half an inch. I think I could do 1 centimeter by just putting holes in between all my existing holes, which is part of why I'm willing to do it. Alright, let's use this line as a guide and go to like, I mean, it would have been better if I did it on this side because I think this is like kind of the square I'm going for, but we'll go until like maybe here. Hang on, where's that level? This marker sucks. Alright, time to... Alright, there we go. POV, you are installing rivets on all-clad AI. If AI comes out and is made out of fucking plywood, I don't know what to say, man. What if you use just one really big nail? I don't think that's how it works, but you know, I'm no expert. Dude. Oh, aluminum! 2 really big nails? That person was cooking? Mr. Slab? Wait, what did you say? Tomato? Wait, what did tomato say? Wait, what did tomato say? Fuck! Where is it at? Where's this fucking message at? The guy you banned came to Discord with the formula? Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Hang on. Hang on. Did he actually come to Discord with the formula? Oh, shit. This is the formula I was trying to explain? This doesn't tell me, like, the answer. Okay, so, you know what? I'm gonna un-time him out. What was his name? What was his username? Bisc8, that was it. I'm gonna untime him out because he provided what he thought was a legitimate formula, but I just want to make it clear, this doesn't answer the question. One-inch spacing will work. Please don't trust me. Okay, I'm weighing in on the YouTube geniuses. I want to see some one-hit nailing. Quick, clean, and flat. Okay, yeah, we'll see about that. More nails is more surface area. I do know that. Let's do the 1 centimeter spacing. The size of the nail has to matter, too. Yeah, that's the thing. And that's why I got such thick nails, because when I was reading up on it, it's all surface area and whatever. And it's like, okay, get a big, thick nail with not that sharp of a tip. Like, it's sharp to go through wood, but it's not like a needle or anything. Right? That makes it safer. I've sat on a bed of nails seat before. It's gotta be dense. 1 centimeter seems accurate. Okay, I'll go for 1 centimeter then. Also, hang on, let me put my safety glasses back on. I took them off for a second. Well, even though, like, it's not really flinging shit everywhere, you know, while using power tools. The person who said they want to see one-shot nail driving. It better fucking be one shot, man. Look at this shit. It's got a pre-drilled hole. I saw one that used 10 centimeter. That 10 centimeter? That's like that far apart. Forget that. That's way too sparse. The main thing to realize is that this is going to be different than if the nails are like finishing nails or some shit. Where they're real thin. One centimeter is safe. 1 inch is safe-ish, but risky enough for good content. We can go with 1 centimeter. I don't think it's gonna like... I don't think it's gonna be like... It's not gonna look too pansy to use 1 centimeter. Don't risk your balls. Well, this is the streamer that sends to the hospital. The streamer that sends to the hospital. My back hurts enough without fucking stabbing it with a nail. I can't have back and ass pain. Oh, hang on. I gotta, like, build, like, a trophy case for this. This represents... Only the real ones even know what this is. This shit represents the greatest one-guying of all time. I need to get, like, a glass case and put it up on the shelf or something. Just so that I can have it immortalized. Immortalized for the future. A male VTuber presenting to the ER with, I'm sorry, with a 2x2 piece of wood nailed to his ass. Need context? You had to have been there. You had to have been there. Cause, like, the short description is, someone in chat convinced me to waste $50, and like an hour of my life that I won't get back. But the longer, like, seeing the stream where it played out is way funnier than, like, yeah, you really had to be there. I'm sorry. It's maybe one of the greatest one-guying of all time. Context shirt that says you had to be there. Sorry, you're the wasn't there Jack in this instance. Computer, depict you as the hit the road Jack, which is seething at me on the road trip. You can test the bed with a balloon. Maybe. I think a balloon would pop, though. It takes a lot less pressure to pierce latex than it does to pierce human skin. Edged meat. Depends on the thickness of the latex. What about two balloons? The balloon is round? Yeah, so it would start out touching less nails. But my ass is also round. I don't know if you're aware. Tested with the slab plush, I would never put him through such torture. But maybe I should put him on here. Have you guys seen the slab plush? This is coming soon. Next week, marketable Plushy. Be sure to get it. Next Tuesday, baby. Mark your calendars. Also, the Hina Plushie is ending its campaign right before I begin mine. So, you know, as part of my payback for her going on the road trip, I gotta say that you should also get hers. Are the sunglasses detachable? No. But there are eyes under the sunglasses. And you can kind of peek them up and look at them. I'm not going to show what they look like, though. You got to get them yourself if you want to see it. is starting to devolve a little bit, I fear. The grid is not very straight. What's the lead time on yours? Oh, it's not till like early next year after the pre-order ends. Pre-orders will begin next week and last until the end of October, but they're not gonna get shipped out till like February or March. Unfortunately, it takes a while to manufacture a bunch of plushies. So my condolences. Love how much variety there is on your streams. Glad you like it. I just kind of come up with, like, stupid shit I want to do. It's kind of nice that I'm not locked into having to do, like, I don't always have to do engineering projects. And I don't always have to do, like I'm not locked too hard to any specific type of thing. It's more just doing some stupid shit of some variety. Are we torturing Uo today? We're certainly building a torture device. I should use, if this, once this thing's done, I should use it to make those, have you ever seen those, like, I think it's like TikTok videos, I don't know what, where the guy has, like, a big nail bed and he keeps fucking dropping it on shit and it, like, explodes. It's, like, maybe the loudest videos of all time. Here's the math. Nail every inch, 275-pound assumed weight, divided by 574 males. Half pound nail surface area of a 2x2 cone is yada yada yada. Giving you about 47 psi nail every centimeter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's gone. We'll give you about 5 nails, giving you 3,000 nails. Swap down the equation above. Nail per nail. 9.1 psi. That's like well in range then. Because it takes 100 psi to pierce skin. So we're like, basically, we're well in range at 1 centimeter. And really should still be in range at 1 inch. Yeah, where he smashes bottles and shit. It's the guy who he gets, like, big jars full of shit and then he smashes them up. But it's like, first of all, I don't know where he's getting all these jars, because if you buy jars that big, they're fucking expensive. And I don't know, also, if he's, like, just a menace to society who's leaving, like, broken glass and shit everywhere, or if he's doing, like, the worst cleanup of all time and cleaning up, like, 50 pounds of broken glass after he makes every short. Alright, these aren't very even, but maybe it'll look fine once the nails are in it. Maybe it's like mason jars that come in packs and he buys in bulk. Dog, the jars are like this big. Like, a jar that would normally cost like $30. And he's smashing like 50 of them at a time. Doesn't the nail sharpness change the PSI? Yeah, these nails aren't that sharp. I think I won't need to dull them. I think they just won't pierce my ass. These are so uneven. I need to... My mind needs to work in a better, like, grid system, man. This shit sucks. Should I smoke for this? You're not the one sitting on the ass stabber 9000. What do you mean should... Yeah, sure, bro. I'm only finding news articles of some kid smashing a 3,500-year-old jar. Fucking Legend of Zelda ass grind set. Does the math assume you're naked? Oh yeah, I'm wearing these thick ass gamer sup pants that are gonna help distribute here. They're gonna help not stab me in the ass and also balls. I'm not taking the pants off for science. If you really believed in the chair, you would sit naked? Okay, this is probably like ass-sized, roughly. I'm gonna go ahead and drill the in-between centimeter holes. I like this little funny brush to brush all the sawdust off. The sawdust. Do we need to do an ass diameter math? I'm not revealing my ass diameter so that you can more accurately calculate this. Sorry, but you know, some things gotta stay secret. You're gonna have to go off ass diameter estimations based on, I don't know, something. It's easier when you don't have to actually measure in between each of these. That's gonna be a fuckload of nails, man. He probably buys the jars from a company like Uline. Maybe. I like that people are still speculating about this guy. Look, man, I'm just wondering, like, is this guy blowing all this money because he's really dedicated to making videos smashing shit? Or does he have a hookup to make it not giga expensive? That's all I want to know. Shoot the nails out of a cannon into the bed and hope that they are spread just right. I don't want to say child-ass idea, but that's a child-ass idea. Ed, and Eddie physics have an ass. Compared to some other streamers, you don't really spend a lot of money. Some dudes spend 10K each stream. Can you imagine what my streams would be like if I spent $10,000 a stream? Who the fuck is spending that much per stream? Oh, maybe like dudes that gamble. Or like guys that like roll on gacha or something. Can you fucking imagine though? We'd be like building cars and shit every damn time. You'd have an assistant? I would. Yeah, we aren't quite Mr. Beast level. Not yet, anyway. Maybe someday. I have to brush it off in between goes because I literally can't see what I'm doing otherwise. Their souls take extra damage for the extra budget. What do they fucking do? How do you even spend that much on a stream? Unless you're talking about like Kai Cenat, in which case, yeah, he's like the top like streamer of all time. Or are you talking about, like, dudes that gamble and shit, I'm assuming? Because how else the fucking would you spend that much? Giving away shit? Oh! Oh, yeah, and paying guests. That's true. If you're getting, like, celebrity guests and shit, if you're one of those dudes, that's expensive. Look, my goal is to be able to comfortably afford doing the Pitbull Challenge next year. Slab buys 5 Milwaukee tools. Did my man say Cenat? Wait, is that not how you say his name? Kai Cenat? That's literally always how I've heard it said. What are you talking about? What gave you this glorious idea? Karthwal, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, JP Swim, thank you for the 3 months. I think someone was like, hey, you should build a bed of nails and lay on it. And I was like, ha! That's not even that hard to do. Sure. Yeah, sure, that sounds fun. Shamans have been doing this shit for years. Like, C naught? Oh, fucking sorry. I didn't say it with a kind of British accent. Come on, that's like basically the same. Shamans smoke big doinks. Yogis do bed of nails. Okay, my bad. I got the nomenclature I was a little wrong on, but like the spirit was there, okay? CD's nuts. That's a horrible intro. No, not the pit bulls that bite children, like Mr. Worldwide. The Pitbull Challenge is a proposed 2-week-long marathon subathon thing as the follow-up, because we did a road trip this year, where I drive from Alaska to Miami is the idea. And then there's a bunch of, like, road stops where we pick up other people and there's, like, shit that we do. That's the idea. That's the rough idea. As in, dogs would be hilarious. Mr. Worldwide would probably also bite children. He's like an elite. I wouldn't put it past him. With every passing month, I ask myself more questions and get half the answers. Gotta be Socrates by the end of this shit. Oh, hey! Thank you so much for 11 months, Ham on Rye. Esteemed third favorite mod. Appreciate it. Male VTuber makes heartbreaking journey across continent to bite child. It's pronounced Sanat. You pronounce it like CNAT. You can't say that. I said that because I knew it'd get her tilted. Another question with no answer added. Whoa, traveling east to west coast to bite Bobino would be interesting. Yeah, last time I drug her ass along. What have I walked into? I'm drilling holes to tap nails into so I can lay on a bed of nails and see if it stabs me. A very important scientific demonstration. Yo, Tomato, thank you for the 10 months. Please don't be so hard and mean to Ham. 93% on the Disney adult quiz, but I'm not a Disney adult on Rye. She was giving me shit literally the other day because I had awkward interactions when I was on Voop Chat ages ago. And then, like, the next day, she did a stream on her own channel where she went out in public and proceeded to have a series of awkward interactions with, like, every customer service rep in Disney World. So, I don't want to hear... I just want to say that's on record now, so I don't want to hear a single fucking word of dissent ever again. Good night, Akuma. Akuma is the second favorite mod, by the way. Bro ain't even a fucking... He ain't even a mod. He does have control over the VOD channel, though. The guy ran off after asking. I think he clocked out. I don't know what to tell you. Yo, Alex the Elder, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we're pre-drilling the holes so that I don't split the wood when I put in nails this close together on this thing. This new broken horn kind of sucks. Yeah, it just clicks and you can barely hear it. Glad we're getting flashbacks to the Pokemon Plinko. No, that one was harder because I had to actually measure. This one, I don't have to actually measure the grid. I just kind of have to eyeball it. It just got to be, like, kind of close. You know? Which is nice. Because if it had to be exact, I would be failing miserably. You've come so far from dipping your ball sack in ketchup? Yeah! Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Now I'm dipping my ball sack in nail bed. To see if it gets stabbed. I just want to clear this before I do a future stream, by the way. You guys know what the testicuzzi is, right? You guys have heard about the jacuzzi for your balls that's supposed to make you temporarily infertile? Or is it just something that someone told me about? Is it just wrong? This is not a kink stream. Yes? Okay. I was gonna say, because people have told me about this. No, you don't boil your balls. I know the ball koozie. That's what I'm saying. I've heard of a similar crackpot idea of Bluetooth balls. I haven't decided what exactly we're doing for tomorrow's Friday stream yet. It's gonna be one of, like, several things, right? And it's gonna just depend on how I'm feeling, because Friday we do chill stuff. But one stream that's on the docket is going through all those old Popular Science magazines that I have. And what made me think of this is that I'm pretty sure one of the projects in there that they said was gonna be the future was Bluetooth controlled testicles. The sterilization is a different thing. The testicuzzi is just a jacuzzi for your balls. Okay, that's good to know. How about you do this, grabs dick? You're supposed to say pants grab, bro. What do you mean grabs dick? Also, welcome, Nelson. That's crazy. It's real, man. I'm grabbing your dick. I'm not taking this this sexual harassment on my own damn stream. Also, Nelson, you got brought up earlier by a chat member. When are you bringing back Denny's? It needs to come back. It was during the dailies, or no, it wasn't even during the dailies. It was when I was saying that I don't go on podcast streams, but I have been on a couple, like open lobby ones like that. Schedule the lab work for sperm count and then do the ball. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. No. That's so professional. No, the way I was gonna test it was I bought a microscope. I can count my own sperms and figure out if it's working or not. Nelson, stop trying to fucking politic bait in my chat, you ass. You're literally just trying to get this shit. You're just trying to get me to stop asking you to bring it back. Fuck off. Absolutely not. I'm here to share my knowledge and passion for... Okay, yeah, it's the copy pasta from the AI. Insane. Thank you for the Prime sub. Nice hype emote this time. Oh, that is a good one. Also, thank you for the hype train. And Q Koro for the 100 bits. I think I missed you on that one. You should do X and Y with your balls. He's trying so hard to find a reason for Jorkit That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying, why pay for lab work when I've got eyes and a microscope? That said, I would not risk it. I wouldn't show it on stream. They're not wrong. You're gonna have to jork it. Please do not, thank you. I'm not gonna do that. Also, everyone asking whether it's TOS, legitimately, I've asked this question before because I don't know. Like, it technically might be, but at the same time, it's like not really, you know, in the spirit of a TOS type of thing. Because it's not sexual. It's very much like for educational purposes, which on YouTube would mean it can be shown. But on Twitch, I'm not so sure. Like the shoving camera up your ass bit? Yeah. It's not a bit. I asked, could you show footage of a camera in your ass as long as it was not in a sexual context? And then I added the qualifier. People were like, oh yeah, maybe you could get away like as long as it's like, you know, entirely educational. And then I said, would it change to bannable if you moaned a little when you did it? I think the answer is that changes it to banning. I wouldn't trust Twitch to know educational. I don't think Twitch doesn't have the clause. It would be not allowed on Twitch. But maybe on YouTube, because YouTube allows educational. They allowed one of the greatest videos of all time, which was that video of the guy waxing his asshole. That got on trending on the front page of YouTube. And it fucking opens with the guy. That's one of the greatest videos ever posted, man. I thought we were past the age where we could get literal, like, real shock videos. Because it's like, now, like back in the 90s and like the 2000s, it's like, dude, check out this video. And you click the link to a website you've never heard of because every video was on a website you never heard of. But now, if someone sends you that and it's on a website you never heard of, you're like, oh, this is gonna be like porn or some fucked up like bullshit, right? Because you don't know what it's gonna be. So I thought the age of the shock video was over, but then YouTube allowed the video of a guy naring his asshole to be on their platform. And that brought it right back because people would click on a YouTube link and be like, well, it can't be anything that bad, it's YouTube. Didn't the same guy do the real dick versus dildo video? Yeah, but he didn't show his cock and balls in that video. Didn't Wubby make a chocolate mold of his asshole? Yes, he did. That was a great stream. That was where he had to, like... the pose you have to strike to, like, get the mold has to be, like, ridiculous, right? I'm turning like half this fucking board into powder, man. You inspired me to put my nuts in soy sauce. You are a man of infinite jork wisdom. That doesn't have anything to do with jork in it, though. It's completely non-sexual. I just wanted to see if you could taste things, bro. I'm surprised you aren't just using a nail gun. I mean, the nail gun nails tend to not be thick enough for what we're after. But also, I just don't own a nail gun. We're almost there, man. We only got like one row left after this. Is there a schedule for when you stream? It changes occasionally, but it's typically Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 p.m. EST. 7 p.m. EST on YouTube. We start an hour earlier on Twitch. You gotta think of other uses for this bed once it's done. I mean, yeah, that's typically how this works. When I build, like, ridiculous stuff, they often end up in other videos or streams. You still have to adhere to daylight savings now that you're unemployed. I adhere to daylight savings because I make content mostly for American watchers who are also on daylight savings. It would be ridiculous to be like, I'm actually just not gonna do daylight savings, even though the majority of my viewers are American and use daylight savings. Motherfucker, how'd it go all the way through and hit the desk? What the fuck, man? There's fucking pog holes in the desk. Come on, dude. I literally had a spoiler board just so that this wouldn't happen. Are you kidding me, man? What the hell do I do now? What do I do with this? Now the desk is rough. Where's that sanding sponge? Alright, well at least it's smooth now. Hang on. Fill it in with wood putty and sand it. I don't need to fill it in with wood putty. The general grime that accumulates on this desk will make enough of a putty-like filling. Ooh. Get that countersink out of here. Ah, nice clean desk now. Excellent. At least it wasn't the other desk. Yeah, that one I try a little harder to keep pure. Alright, we have a lot of holes in this thing. I think I should go through... Yeah, which side? Which side do I go through? I think maybe go through the other side through this side. It's gonna look brutal when it... all these fucking nail holes on it. We've been staring at plywood. Oh, okay, what are you keeping track for, motherfucker? I've been staring at plywood for that long. Who do you think you are, bitch? Alright, hang on. I need to get some, like, blocks so that this can stand above the desk. So that when I put nails in it, it doesn't punch all the way through. Also, I think maybe I should switch to the other desk. Because the other desk is like this. This desk, when I hit it, it shakes. And everything on it shakes. But the other desk is more solid because it's a real desk and not just a countertop that I put legs on. Aye, aye. Alright, turn on mic here. The John 1 guy is here. We missed you, John 1 guy. Oh wait, it is John 1 guy. Nail math? What is this? Yada yada. Okay, hang on. He did calculation that I need 1,883 nails? What the fuck? We assume lower end, unknown number of nails. Well, I'm gonna prove that you did something wrong because I'm gonna sit on the nails. And they're not gonna pierce my asshole. The fuck you mean, John 1 guy? Look, it's him. It's John _1 guy. I don't know how you could ever think that this would ever be a ploy, given that the account was created like an hour ago. Common nails sounds vaguely British. What? I don't think it's that deep, brother. Alright, hang on. Let me, yeah. Switch us over to the other desk. Let's go over there. Do 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 do. He didn't even get uncommon nails, bro. Got the normie loot. Shut the fuck up, you fucking nerds. Your loot level isn't very high if you've only gotten the common nails. Haha, that's a bit of a joke for those of you who play RPGs. Shut up. This is a certified gamer moment. Hang on a second. Let me get a. Come on, man. Alright, hang on. I need one more to really balance it. Get another one on the other side. Here, I'll tell you a little sideways so you can actually see what's going on. There we go. Let's see how, I don't know how long it's going to take to get all these nails in here. This will give us a good idea. Oh shit, okay, this needs to be clamped. This fucking needs... This corner needs to be clamped down, or... it's gonna shake too much, and we're gonna lose so much energy from that it's literally, like, not gonna work. Getting one guy in this chat. Alright, look, this isn't the ham side channel, okay? I have no fucking clue what the bit about it being John one guy is. Bros, I've not made zero progress! I have literally drilled 600 holes in this piece of wood, man! What are you talking about, zero pros? You're getting me one guy now. Fuck off! Zero progress? You don't know zero progress until you watch the Billy Bash stream. Alright, well this is gonna be a while, ain't it? 600 holes. My arm gonna be jacked after this. Oh my gosh, dude. Doctor driving the lobotomy pick into your skull ASMR. It sounds like an actual ASMR video. You know, I gotta give credit to the people that make ASMR videos. They really are willing to do anything. All the nails will bend from your weight. Okay, yeah, get the fat jokes out now. Haha, your ass gonna get impaled. Didn't calculate through for 1,000 pounds. Okay, yeah. Very creative, motherfucker. Now that I'm getting the nail heads in here, okay, hang on. Actually, I think I need to move this closer so that you guys can see how fucking uneven this board is. Because I didn't realize till now looking at it. Like, let's get like a down-facing angle on this. You gotta. Yeah. I think this will show pretty well, like what we're, how not even this grid is. Ah, fuck. Ass devastation imminent. The evenness of the grid, I don't think, is proportionate to the ass devastation. You have pork meat with skin to test it. I could put my mannequin on it and then sit on him. How about that? He's thick enough that even if he got impaled, it wouldn't impale me through it. Ow! Is it putting holes in the table? Nah, it's like a good distance from the table. How about a slab of meat? Ha, you said slab. Hang on a second. Do I have a lighter hammer? I would prefer one. I don't know. Like, this is like overkill, and it's... There you go. Swinging me hammer around all day is going to wear out my wrist. Maybe this one's too light. This one might be too light. We'll go back to the ball peen hammer if it is. Yeah, that's too light. Give me back the one that can drive in like 1 or 2 hits. You have 500 more to go. You know the worst part is I have more than that. Ball peen. Ball peen? Sus gauge hammer among us sex 2024? helpful tip from someone who's laid down on a nail bed. Have a chair or block of wood for your hand so you don't puncture your hand trying to get out of it. Yeah, that's the idea, is to have blocks to the side that I can lower and raise myself off of it with. Because that's, when I was doing research on this, that was the main thing they said to make sure of. Take a shot every time he hits his finger. I'm not hitting my finger that much, okay? You can see that the nails got a little more... Ooh. The ASMR experience. Rubbing my ball peen across nails. How the hell did someone from Home Alone set this up this fast? I believe Home Alone is a work of Christmas fiction. I like the idea of calling it a work of Christmas fiction, as if that, like, differentiates it from normal fiction. Hey, wait, am I remembering? Okay, wait, did I talk about this on stream or not? I can't remember who I said this to. It might have been one of my friends today. I can't remember. But the Home Alone came up in conversation, and I am very sure that Home Alone, like Santa Claus shows up in Home Alone. Not like a guy dressed like Santa, but like real Santa is in Home Alone, right? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong here? Doesn't real Santa show up in Home Alone? This is a little off-season for this question, but you know. You are wrong. Really? Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have been arguing with such conviction then. I was pretty sure he was in it. It's a guy dressed as Santa? But I thought, like, the villains dress as Santa, and then real Santa shows up later and is like, ho, 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 you've made a fucking mistake. Not like literally says that, but you know what I mean, right? Real Santa doesn't exist? No, I mean in the Home Alone-averse. And don't be on me talking like Home Alone could really happen. Like, half the shit he did to the robbers would have killed them instantly. And they probably would have just shot the kid. We're not going for realism here. No nail gun. You see someone handcrafting an artisan masterpiece and you go, oh, what, you couldn't buy it in a Chinese factory? Like, no, motherfucker, maybe I want to do it by hand. Maybe there's something therapeutic about it. Ever think about that? Nah, probably not, because you've never meditated, like I'm about to when I sit my ass on this giant nail bed. Why is your first assumption that I didn't get it, that I don't have a nail gun or I couldn't buy one? I could buy a nail gun if I wanted. I didn't want to buy a nail gun. I wanted to hammer in 600 nails. I think you're also missing the fact that the journey is part of the experience when I'm streaming this. We'll sell it later on Etsy as handcraft, as I should. Bro's gonna be a master nailer by the time he's done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go through at least one full box of these damn things. He's even using common nails, not uncommon or rare. Okay, how many times are people gonna make that fucking joke? How many, get a tally going, common nails joke. Common nails RPG fan joke. We'll see if this is easier. Experimenting with process here is how you get better at it. How many level ups will you get from this? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. I mean, that kind of works pretty well, I'd say. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. Let's see if I can get the combo of a clean nail drive. Let's see what the biggest combo of clean nail drives I can get is. I'm getting like a grime on my fingers from handling these things. Is there a gimmick to this, or will this be it? Mods, can you ban that guy and, like, IP range ban him so he can never show up again? Don't actually do it. But, like, you really probably should. Is there a gimmick? Oh, lame! He's just sitting on a nail bed. He's just sitting on a bed of nails. Lame! Is there gonna be... Are you gonna hook up a taser to it or something? Come on, man. What the fuck you mean? What other streams are you watching that's more interesting? Bro fell off. Bro fell off. He's only doing stunts to risk injury on Twitch.tv. He should put his balls on the bed of nails. He should crush his balls with a ball-peen hammer. And they call it the ball-peen crusher. Oh my god, dude. I can't do nothing, man. A bed of screws. Alright, hang on. Let's see what combo we can get on this. Fuck! Alright. 1, 2, fuck! 2, 2, 3, fuck! Alright. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! Yes! Okay. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good here. Hopefully it's not piercing the table when it bends in a little bit there. Let's see if I can beat 10. Also, I missed these. So I'll go ahead and get these guys. Fuck. Dude! Alright, hang on a second. Just to make sure. I don't think they're bending in. But just to make sure. Gonna slide this under the nails. So that when it flexes in, it hits that. Every miss with the hammer is a drink. I just start missing even more, man. You be setting me up for failure. Do a stream where you attach a bunch of ball-peen hammers to a unicycle wheel to ball-peen your balls. Dog shit idea poster should be a Twitch assignable role. In the Discord, we have a role called Dog Shit Idea Spammer, which prevents you from being able to post in the idea suggestion channel if your ideas are consistently horrible. But it also works as like a mark of shame if you get the role. We need that on Twitch too, is all I'm saying. Nails are coated in oil. Yeah, I can tell my hands turning black by handling them. We're almost halfway done. Oi, oi. The only person to have it got banned? Oh, correction, there have been like 4 people to have it, but they all either leave the Discord or get banned. It's a bad omen. If you have bad theoretically you should be able to have bad stream ideas and still be like cool on the Discord, but for some reason it's a pretty bad omen if you get that you're probably gonna do something that gets you banned later. Isn't that the wrong hammer for that? Yeah, I'm sure that there's like some, you know, if you subscribe to Hammers Weekly, it's gonna say the ball-peen hammer is actually for like some other shit. Here's what this does though. Oh, I missed. Ah, looks like it drove the nail in. Looks like it's the right tool for the job in that sense. Alright. Almost done with 3 hours. You guys really cannot appreciate the hero's journey. Or, like, the idiot's journey, which is what I'm on right now. Let's see if we can combo through these, by the way. Fuck. 3. Fuck. Motherfucker. Pop the nail out of the thing? Are you fucking kidding me, man? Okay. 3. Fuck. Motherfucker. Did I not secure these well enough or something this time? Okay. The board is like starting to split, I fear. There's some warpage going on. I can feel it. I can feel the warpage. The warpage occurring. That solidifies it a bit. And then that. Okay, we're getting it more solid. The tablet's like evacuating the table. The chat tablet that I read. I'm a little disappointed it's not sized. Oh, like bed size? Dude, what would I do with it afterward? Also, look how long it's taken to make this. Look how much people are griping about how long it takes to make this one, nonetheless a fucking body-sized one. What level is your hammer skill? It's getting better by the minute here. We make a California king-size nail bed? Yeah, that'll be awesome. You know what, An idea I really need to revisit is the Mormon sex bed. I need to remake that. That's a good enough idea that it deserves a run back, I feel like. Maybe I'm missing with that, but I think that one deserves a run back. That was an old idea. Alright, let's see what combo we can hit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, full combo, baby! Let's go. My hammer skills just leveled up again. I'm surprised you don't have a nail gun for this. Mods, can you ban Floop into Agony for 3 days? Take a shot every time someone mentions hurry up or nail gun. Take a shot every time someone assumes me not having a nail gun was not a decision for the stream and was simply a matter of, like, supply. Oh, we never thought about that machine that puts nails in before. Don't actually ban Floop. If you ban him, unban him. He's been banned? R.I.P. Motherfuckers. It's okay, Floop. You just happen to be like the 20th midwit to say that same thing. Ah, fuck. I didn't quite get it clean that time, but we'll take what we can get. Oh, yo, Trevor, thank you for the 19 months, by the way. And Simi Mystery, thank you so much for the fresh T1. I appreciate you. You know, I know that we can add, like, block terms, but block terms is more like a don't bring it up kind of thing. I should have a bot that times people out for saying, like, the same bad advice that other people have already said. So I can add things like nail gun that immediately gets you a 30-second timeout. That board is flexing. Yeah, it's got a little bit of flex to it. Pee-wee's Playhouse secret word, but at times people out. You do one row hammering left-handed. I like how now it's just like hammer skill checks. That does make it fun, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. Hey, hang on. Let me move y'all back a little bit, by the way. No, don't start recording, motherfucker. There we go. Was that an eggshell? What do you mean? That was almost clean, except that nail didn't quite go all the way in. Damn it. Say the word and I'll build the bot for you. I'm shutting down my startup, so I've got free time. My condolences on your startup. Unless it was like one of those AI sloppa ones, in which case, good riddance. But you know what? I'm gonna give the credence and say that my viewers would do better shit for the world than that. I'm gonna give the credit here. I'm gonna give credit that my viewers wouldn't do that. What shoes you have on? Don't ask me that. It's a forbidden question. No, it wasn't AI slop, I promise. Alright, then my condolences, brother. You wouldn't 3D print a bed of nails. Fuck! Fuck! Alright. Damn it, I fumbled the second one. We could have had a full combo. Could have had a full combo, but I fucked up the second nail. I'm washing my hands. These things are getting... My hands are getting disgusting from handling these. Gonna wash off the frostbite. Aye. Hang on a second. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Rhythm Heaven looking different. This is like a Rhythm Heaven minigame. Having to pound the nails in a big row. That's not the Edmund Fitzgerald. Okay, hang on. Are you the one that keeps saying shit about the Edmund Fitzgerald? Can you play the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald? You have to put all the nails through. Take a shot every time someone mentions the Edmund Fitzgerald. Edmund Fitzgerald. Streamer, play Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. What do you mean take a shot every... You are the one who keeps mentioning it. Alexa, play the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Edmund Fitzgerald, streamer. It's this copy-pasted like 5 or 6 times. These are all this stream, too. What the fuck are you doing, man? This isn't even a good bit. This makes no sense. What is this fucking bit? Oh, I'm not even playing like music like that. Not right now, at least. She Edmund until I Fitzgerald. I just realized I have not seen the fucking YouTube chat for a while. Hang on. Wait. Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. I've missed multiple. Hang on. I've missed a lot of super chats. My condolences. I thought that it wasn't moving, but I had scrolled up, so it stopped auto scrolling down, so I just assumed there were none there. I'm sorry. Got back from a belated birthday dinner. Happy birthday, Optima. Thank you for the $5. Banana Suit, thank you for the $2. Not a YouTube genius. Kinda dumb. Who knows what Dinosaurs is? What the fuck is that? Thank you for the $10, though, Alchemy. I appreciate ya. I'm sorry to the YouTube bros. I really just didn't think they were... I didn't think anything was happening. Because I had accidentally scrolled up a little bit. Can we save the bed for next year's subathon punishment bed? Dude, I was pained enough, okay? I don't need another... I don't need to double up on the punishment here. My back hurt bad enough when it wasn't a bed of nails. Sauce trays designed for dinosaur chicken nuggets. I hope that you're telling the truth, because that's hilarious. Boof Boof, thank you for the $1. Buttered Bread, thank you for the $5. Slab Man, before you start placing nails, I much know Matt. How much for a bed of one nail? I'm not sitting on a bed of one nail. Mosquito patty you can't be making mosquito patty jokes every day of stream, brother. Thank you for the 2 Aussies, though. Looks like a prefab home floor. Yeah, it's because it's... that's because it's what they make those out of. Thank you for the $2. King Kashova, thank you for the $2, even though you're trying to other side bait. Alchemy, thank you for the $2 and $10. Work my ass off. Good night, dude. Oh no, he's not even seeing it, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Bro probably left. He hasn't even gotten to see it yet, man. No! If he shows up next time, I gotta tell him in advance. Moon TM, unaffiliated with the cheater, I believe. Thank you for the $20, even if your message is just gay. Read my insults, all is forgiven. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Thank you for the $2. Egg, thank you for the $2. S Nova RH, thank you for the $100. As dumb as a pile of nails. You know what? I'll allow you calling me dumb as a pile of nails. Holy shit, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright. First stream I made it to, chat says no backseating in the rules. That's unfortunate because I wanted to backseat someone putting nails in wood today. Neptune Starlight, welcome to the stream. And I gotta just tell you that you say that like... Lamau, it's really funny, imagine someone backseating. But there have been like 20 backseaters telling me that I'm not doing this right, or that I should have used a nail gun, or that I didn't space them right. Like, in this stream. It's not even hypothetical. Like, it exists and it is here. If you stay here for 10 minutes, you will see another person come in and start backseating my nail driving. This dude can't even put a nail in a board. There's been, like, more than usual. Thank you, Mickles, for the 2 Aussies. I appreciate you. Aye. Yeah, we're doing medieval torture devices today. But it's not a torture device, it's actually a meditation device. It's used by... Wait, someone said it's not shamans, it's yetis or something? But I can't remember. I can't remember what they said.
According to my calculations, your new method for putting nails in is 14.3% less efficient than just hammering them in, bro. Let's go for better efficiency.
You posted that a second ago, and it got you timed out for 73 seconds for some reason. I didn't even do it. I don't know who did it, but they got your ass. Lucky Cat, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Yogis! That was it. Wait, what did I say it was? Oh, I said Yetis. Okay, my bad. You're from the Midwest. Everyone's gonna criticize your soft hands while they watch you in the gamer chair. This was everyone who was calling me a fat ass while I was hiking up Poo Poo Point during the road trip. Like, yeah, you're right, but also, I bet you're not on the treadmill while you're typing that. Get off my ass. Yetis can be yogis too. I'll be real, I don't know what a yogi is. Like the bear? Just the fingers? I've only smashed my finger twice. You doing good, bro? Keep going. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you. Can I call you Tony? Nah, sorry. We ain't comfy like that. My bad. Yoga-oriented persons. The newest sexuality has hit the internet. You want more finger smashing? Twice as many nails. Think India and the mystics who teach yoga and gave drugs to the Beatles. Did the Beatles' music get better or worse after they started taking drugs? Is a real question. Yoga-oriented person sounds like cop speak. Yeah, it sounds like it's trying to hide. Way better. They peaked at Sgt. Pepper's. That's true, actually. Did the Strokes' music get better after they stopped? After they stopped what? Stroking it? Have you guys seen the video of the guy from... I bring this up all the time. You guys seen the video of the guy from the Strokes where... I think it was the Nerd War interview, but it was some nerdy guy who was interviewing them at like he's at like a table outside at like a restaurant or something. And he goes, "Is it true that you named your band after stroking it?" And then... What do you mean the video doesn't... It does exist. And then the dude fucking... smokes a cigarette and chugs an entire beer and takes a shot so that he doesn't have to answer the question. What do you mean it doesn't fucking... Hang on, I'm gonna find it right now and I'm gonna show it to you because I swear to you. Literally, like, I never want to... Okay, I don't know who the interviewer is, okay? No, it is from a Nerd War interview in 2001. Hang on. You are actually so full of shit. This is literally on YouTube.
Punk rock buff.
Well, that's what we were thinking. Perhaps maybe you guys are called the Strokes. Did you name your band after Stroker Ace or Stroke Me by Billy Squier?
Oh no, it's Stroke Me.
It's funny,
sorry.
Like, we only found out after we decided to call ourselves the Strokes. We found out, like, we kept on getting these like Billy Squier comments and like Stroke Me comments, and I only found out that was a song until like after like we officially became a band.
He literally shots, chugs beer, and starts smoking a cigarette. Like, it's a great video, man. I love that video. Don't you dare tell me that doesn't exist, man. I've had that burned into my brain for years. Bro is fed up. You can see it's like, fuck this, man. He doesn't say stroking it. Sorry, he said stroke me, not stroke it. You know. I looked for the stroking it, nothing came up. I guess your Googling skills just ain't there. Also, you had to search Julian Casablancas and not the Strokes to get it. You know, a little skill check, that's all. Little bit of Google foo skill check on you. Also, why'd you search the Strokes stroking it? Oh, man. Get to nailing, man. Holy, is this a stroking stream or what? Okay, hang on. Left leg ham chop. Come back in 30 minutes. Maybe some nailing will have... Enough has passed for your liking. Check your interpretation of stroke. Now that I think about it, I think it might actually... I'm realizing that the inspiration that they're asking him about is not about jerking off. But when I initially saw it, I thought that they were asking if they were inspired by a song about jerking it. This conversation's given me... I have a chore for you, okay? It's not a chore you can do right now, but it's a chore that I'm gonna be asking of you in a bit, okay? I need to fix my mistake. I'm gonna edit that clip of the Strokes, and I'm gonna edit in a voice of a Nardwar impression of him going, "Is it true you named your band after stroking it?" And then I'm gonna ask someone else to upload it, and then I'm gonna share the link to you guys. And I need you to watch it enough to get like a couple thousand views on it so it looks somewhat credible. And then whenever someone tells me that I'm quoting it wrong, I can link the modified video that I have like manually crowdfund viewbotted into legitimacy. I literally wash my hands. Don't even try to get me on that shit. I figured it out. It wasn't jerking off. It was the Kinks getting mad that Juniper made a joke about the band name. Excellent. Literally revisionist history. You're on your gaslighting arc. Yeah, it's because I roll with the best or die with the rest. It's not view-botted? It's not view-botted. That's why I said manually... It's like mechanical turf view-botted, where I'm asking people to go watch it in order to artificially inflate it into looking legitimate. So that I can more effectively spread misinformation. Thoughts on designing a better hammer? Yeah, I got a thought for you right here. I don't have the headphones on, so I don't know how loud that was. Alright, hang on. Let's get back. We gotta get more nails in this damn thing. Otherwise, we're gonna be here all night. Twitch at 50 minutes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize how loud it was. Sorry. I just went, or not that, hang on. I just went into the mic. It's not even the ball peen. Is there a second hammer? Yeah. Sometimes the ball and peen are not enough, and you gotta hammer in with a secondary tool. Sending my medical bill to your address. I'm sorry. 10 out of 10 bit idea. Spend 2 years building up an audience doing ASMR videos, and then upload one where, like, 35 minutes into the video, you just go, ah! Into the microphone and start yelling. Bonus points if instead of just yelling, you learn how to play the bagpipes and you just start fucking blasting them. And then the dislikes on YouTube would actually drive engagement, so it would get pushed further. Along with all the people commenting telling you that you're an asshole. Anyway, I'm just saying, this is a 10 out of 10 idea. You're welcome. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Nicely hammered, sir. Like the GF ASMR, but random metal pipes. That's fucking funny. That one warns you. You know it's gonna do the metal pipe sound effects. The stream quality on Twitch is like 4K UHD compared to YouTube. It's literally, people complain about the YouTube stream quality, but like, dude, it's literally just what YouTube lets me stream in. I don't think I'm using like a lower res or anything. It should be the same. It's coming from the same OBS. The stream is the anti-ASMR. Alexa, play the bass boosted version of the Bob the Builder theme. Fuck! Fuck! There's a YouTube ASMR with like rain and city noises, but wait, 7 hours through your gun noises and screaming? That's awesome. It's like the Portal radio video. Truly a video of our time. For anyone who knows what what I'm talking about. That's just the New York ambience. It's for people traveling from Chicago, actually. It makes them feel a little more at home. Slab ASMR is drunk stepdad working in their garage. The sound of nailing takes me back to college. Oh yeah, because you were in shop, right? No, there's no shop in college. That joke doesn't work. Back to the drawing board. The pattern used to look so nice and orderly. Brother, it literally was like more fucked up here than it is down here. What are you talking about? How's the other side looking? Don't know. This is like one of those, TikTok videos where they cock tease you on some dog shit DIY project for like 10 minutes. And then they flip over and show you at the very end and it looks like trash. My point is, you're gonna have to wait until we're done and then I'll flip it over and we'll see what it looks like. Break the board with a ball penis hammer. Don't call it ball penis, bro. That's disrespectful. Also, the best iteration of those DIY videos where it looks like shit at the end is the guy making Captain America light. He's like painting it real carefully and like tracing all of it out. And they're using like spray paint to get like the thing, and then they put the light in, they turn it on, and you can see all the splotches and variation in the paint. Oh, it's one of the greatest videos, man. It's a great video. Ball and also keen hammer. Cock and also balls. This is my first time back since the subathon ended. Did I really win VIP? Yeah, bro. Enjoy your VIP before I randomly will decide to mass purge all the subathon VIPs. Come on, man. I have the Bob the Builder song stuck in my head, but fuck you. Have you seen the new Bob the Builder? New? Did they bring it back? I haven't. I don't think so, at least. Unless he's, like, completely different now. He looks awful? Hey, remind me after this, this line, I'll go and look at him. They made a new animated version. The old version was animated. It'd be more weird if they made them live action. I guess the old one was claymation. Oh no, did they make them like 3D? So many of those old shows swapped out their iconic 2D or stop motion animation to make dog shit 3D versions. Because it's so much cheaper. Yes, this is so sad. It looks like a generic white dude. Hang on. I am intrigued what they did to him. Hang on a second. Keep hammering your wood, bro. Thank you, Tony. Bob the Builder. I can't even... Where are the pictures of the new one? It's all pictures of the old one. Oh my gosh! Dude, what'd they do to him? They made him look like he's from like an insurance commercial. What'd they do to him, dude? They gave him like... It's actually, like, so fucking bad, dude. Show us? Show him? Okay, hang on. Let me... For anyone who hasn't seen what they did to my boy. I grew up with this show, man. What have they done? I'm not, like, online enough to go on a tirade about them changing the way that shows I watched as a child look. But, like, it is pretty, it's pretty rough, for sure. Hey, hang on. Look at this, bro. What they do to him? He looks like a VTuber model you'd get on Fiverr. I don't know about that. He looks like he just looks like a generic, like, asset that character you would buy on what's it called? Turbo Squid. Lol, he lives in Seattle? Oh yeah, there's a Space Needle. Do you know how much money they want to go up in that thing? I wanted to go on the Space Needle while I was in Seattle after the road trip. That shit was $70. Fuck that. I like the vehicle eyes. Yeah, they also look scarier. Oh, man. What are they doing, bro? Get out of here. Get out of here, man. It's like $50. See, you guys don't know either. It's more... I was thinking, like... Oh, I'm gonna get rinsed, dude. It's gonna be like $40. Nah, $70 fucking dollars to go into the space. Who do they think they are, dude? That shit is not worth that much. Sure, it looks cool, but not $70 cool. It's the fact that there's, like, nothing to do there. You would just go up and look, and that's it. Alright, let's see if we can do this line. Fuck! I literally missed the combo at the very end of the thing. Metaverse Bob. I just bought more land in the metaverse. Better go out the world. Hey guys, tomorrow let's play the bot land in the metaverse game on an Android emulator. I think that sounds like a great idea. It's about to go nuts, man. The arch is less than 20 for an adult ticket. Dude, that's so cool, too, because they had to build, like, a special elevator for that shit. Atlas Earth stream. Do you think there's a Twitch category for Atlas Earth? None of it has anything on the Bass Pro Mecha? Dude, I only recently realized that you can actually spend a night in that Bass Pro. There's a hotel. There's a hotel in the Bass Pro Pyramid. That's crazy. Fuck. Fuck. Well, they can't all be perfect. Must be expensive. Yeah, it's decently expensive. We're like getting close here. Do you get free bait in your hotel fridge? That'd be awesome. But I don't believe so. I don't believe it's owned by the Bass Pro. I think it's owned by whoever owns the pyramid part of the Bass Pro Pyramid. Hang on, I gotta move this block out of the way, otherwise my nail's gonna go through it. Cleopatra? I don't think that's who owns the Bass Pro Pyramid. But you know, I could be wrong. Maybe it's under new ownership. Combo, baby! Let's fucking go! Alright. I just bought more land in the... I have the fucking metaverse. I just bought more land in the metaverse ad stuck in my head now. Second box, baby. We didn't go through nearly as many of these as I thought. I was like worried of the nail amount. But even after adding the in-between ones, we're still pretty good for 2 whole big boxes of nails. So we actually could make more of this nail. I've been to the Bass Pro Pyramid. The lighting is not good in the shop part, and the restaurant is a ripoff. Got to the top, it's like $20 a person. Ah, okay, so what? Another better high-up attraction thing that's cheaper than the Space Needle. Excellent. Wonder if anyone has taken a nap on a bed of nails. Yogi Bear, according to chat. I don't know if that's true or not, though. Not bad, bro. Not bad. I'm literally just saying not bad to myself. That's really on you guys to say, though. The 88th floor of the Empire State Building is $40, so that's Space Needle price is funny. Yeah, dude, I feel like that's... And, going to the top of the Sears Tower in Chicago. I know it's not called the Sears Tower anymore, so I'm like, actually, it's called, the Leeson Building Project, some motherfucking dog shit other name. But it's the Sears Tower. And, going to the top of there is like $35-40, which is a lot. But it's like half what the Space Needle's asking. Chicago in here, we still call it Sears Tower? Alright, good. Then I'm on the same wavelength as Chicago natives on that one then. Fuck, man. Literally made it to the fucking end. Didn't go. There was a fly there. I don't know if you could see it. How long is this gonna take? You guys are so whiny. This one should not have been simulcast to the YouTube. This is a real adult human being hours type of stream. The like ADHD Adderall addicts on the YouTube channel, they can't handle this shit, man. Ah, fuck. My tablet. Sending all my hate from Cali. Love you, boss. Welcome in, Saffir. That wasn't really clean because of that guy there. I just realized, I bet a lot of these nails are going to be fucking crooked. I'm also realizing there's like pieces falling off the bottom. We only got a few rows left, man. It's almost this. This stream is my version of the Northern Lion trick shot sim streams. It's literally it's been 3 straight hours of you guys watching me drill holes and hammer nails in. All for one singular attempt at the end. And that could have been done in like a 10-minute TikTok live. But like, where's the fun in that, man? The fun is the journey. It's the friends we made along the way. That's what you're here for. Otherwise, just watch the YouTube video when it debuts on the second channel in like 2 weeks. By the way, there's been a new-ish video up on the second channel like 2 days ago. If you haven't seen that yet, you should check it out. It's the Brit Slop stream. I finally got it edited down. 3 hours of drilling and hammering. Yeah, I invited your mother over. Alright. Yeah, guys. Yeah, that's just a little bit of humor. We do a lot of that here. Kind of a highbrow joke zone. It'd be funny if you smash the board in half right before you finish. Don't say that, dude. I'll be so upset if I break the board. I see the amount of shit that's fallen off the underside, too. I can tell it's barely holding together. We'll see when I get it all, like, flipped over and whatever. But the reveal is gonna be, like, it's gonna be as fresh to you guys as it's gonna be to me. Ow! Fuck you! Hammer ASMR. The apartment I used to live in gave you that every night for free. Anyone listening to Hammer ASMR would be very happy there. Let's see here. Flip it over, all the nails immediately slide out. That would be hilarious. Watching a hammer nails has been the highlight of the day. I'm honored. That was a pretty good combo. Hammer ASMR is my first impression of you. Okay, well this isn't the standard content, but welcome in. Or, nah, if you think about it, it kind of is the standard content, actually. It's just, you know, normally I abstract it away a little bit more. For everyone saying I couldn't do it left-handed, fuck off. Alright, are you ready? This is it. This is I've done it. I've done the whole board. Okay? Let's see what it looks like when I flip it over. Because I literally have no clue what it's going to be on the other side. Here, I'm going to put this on top to keep it from scratching the shit out of the desk. So when I flip it over, this will be on the bottom. Alright, ready? You guys will see it first. Actually, hang on. Oh, fuck. That is an unfortunate cable to trip in that particular way, because it's a pain in the ass to plug it back in. There we go. I just wanted to lower the desk. It's been shifting around while I've been hammering. Alright, are you ready? You guys will be the first to see it. Okay, tell me. Are we looking good? Yeah, we're looking pretty good. There's not even any that are too, like, bent up or anything, man. Not bad at all. Okay. Okay. Get this guy here. Yeah, baby. Looks like a DIY bear deterrent. Alright, interesting observation. So let me screw a board across here so that these don't rock side to side, because what I want to do is be able to sit on it. And I need to be able to lower myself down so I don't impale my ass. Now first, actually, before I do any of that, maybe I should test it a little bit first. Ow. Ow. Maybe I should dull some of these nails first. Because let's see what happens. Let's do the balloon test. Alright, balloon test. So this should be able to survive pretty well. Okay. Pretty good. Not bad at all. One nail would pierce the balloon, man, but all the nails together distribute the weight so that the balloon doesn't pop. I might push. You can tell how hard I'm pushing on it too, because it's swishing out. It took a lot of force to get it there. Not bad, man. Not bad. We can dull the tips a little bit as well, so they're not quite as sharp, but still sharp enough to be dangerous. That was pretty good. I turned my headset down. It wasn't that loud, okay? Hang on, how low does this desk go, speaking of? Oh, sweet, I can just sit on the desk. Yeah, wait, I don't need to come up with some convoluted chair thing. I can literally just sit on the desk to do this. Well, yeah, I don't think I need to dull them. They're dense enough that I think I could just sit on it. And it'll be good enough. I mean, one of the easy ways to test this. Yeah, let's see how my mannequin fares. Ah, no, my chat tablet. Fuck. His hand knocked it off the table. This thing's getting progressively more cracked. Fuck, dude. It took a pretty bad hit there. Well, it's still legible at least. That scared the shit out of me. It's easy. Oh! I think he's like pretty well preserved here. Yeah, no puncture marks. He's fine. Don't you break another thing. Alright. Here, just so these don't slide apart. Well, actually, I can use nails for this. Just pop a squat on the thing. Will this be on Foot Finder? They already put me on the wiki feed, so don't be... don't be too surprised. His toes are nasty. What the fuck are you talking about? You sit my feet for like 5 seconds. You know, I'm realizing now, just for the sake of visual on camera, I shouldn't have made them so off-center. Like, like, why the fuck is it way over here, man? Should I chop the side off? I can't be bothered. It'll be fine. People can be able to tell. People will be able to tell what the hell is going on without that needing to be there. Okay, hang on a second. I just realized this wood says pine untreated on it. Which means, that means it was the board specifically that I cut up to put in the pancakes. Guy here. Whoops. Lower you down. Lower you down to seating position. Does that mean it has pine aids? What the fuck does that mean? Does the table support genuinely asking? Yes. I got this desk for an ad read, because it's a FlexiSpot desk. And not only does it support my weight, they wanted me to lay on it and, like, stand on it and shit in the ad. It supports up to like 600 pounds, if I remember correctly. That's the type of aids you get from pine wood. No, I've got AIDS. I've got pine AIDS. Alright. Alright, let's see how this goes. The juxtaposition of the guy in the background really sells it. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. You guys keep saying I'm stalling. I'm not stalling. I'm just making sure I'm prepped, you know. You gotta make sure you're well prepped for a good seat on the nail bed. You know, just in case. Now, hang on. Let's see how we go. You know, this reminds me of a story. I think we have like 30 minutes or so to go over it. You see, no. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. All right, hello, we're on. Slow. Easy, dude. It doesn't even hurt. It's like barely. It's fucking barely uncomfortable, too. I don't know why I was ever worried about this thing to begin with. Hang on a second. It helps to get up and down if you have the wood on the side, for sure. Both cheeks on? Yeah, both cheeks on. The pants are saving you, do it bare. I mean, I can't pull my bare ass out on Twitch without getting banned, I fear. Hang on, I need like an ass side cam. Hang on. I need like the camera angle to prove that I'm doing this right. Hang on a second. All right, up close ass side cam. The underside view. Yeah, I don't know how many cameras of this I can get. But the problem, it's really dark. Hang on. Hang on. Do I have a light or something I can put down there? I need an ash light. I'm in dire need of an ash light. Where's a flashlight? Here. All right. Well, now it looks like found footage of some rancid kind. Yeah, baby. Look, you could see it. You could see it yourself. Oh wait, the jacket's kind of getting in the way. Okay, hang on. Pull up the jacket. This is getting obscene. Pull up the jacket. Yeah, there we go. See? It's not that hard. Using jacket as padding? I'm not, though. Look. No hands. No hands. Entirely ass... Dude, I'm telling you, it distributes the weight evenly enough. The YouTube edit better have ass cam on it. The fact the flashlight is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Ow! It's definitely not very comfortable, I can tell you that right now. What's like the most... Yeah, what's like the... What's the most angled one I can get? Hang on a second. Hang on, hang on. Pull off. Pull this guy off. Okay, hang on, hang on. I think we can do this. The camera just sitting there? Yeah. That's... Oh, the fly! Alright, yeah. Ah! Alright, hang on a second. Ah! Ah! Yeah. See? Not bad. Dude, it's fine. Did he bend them? No, I didn't bend them with the force of my cheeks. I don't know how to show it, like, more accurately than this. I can't go bare ass on it. It's gonna get me banned. Also, I don't want to do that. Stop recording, fucker. Actually, having the light on there does kind of help, like, highlight it on the camera. Stand on it, yo, Mackie, thank you for the 100 bits. Nah, I don't know what the weight distribution would be, and I don't want them to suddenly shoot through the soles of my shoes. I know my ass is big enough to distribute the weight evenly. Like, I'm touching nothing but nails right now. Sit on a bed of glizzies that just squish. That's like fetish content. You're telling this fetish content, you always sit on a bunch of hot dogs? I'm telling you, man, not bad at all. Bounce on it? I'm not doing that. Yeah, standing on it would be a bad idea, because pressing with the hand does really hurt. Like, that's painful. I didn't dull the tips of these nails. They're still at factory sharpness. Throw something small on it? Oh, okay, just so you can, like, see what it does. Hang on, let me get, like, a potato. Alright, just to prove it's sharp, this is it against a potato. Like, trust me, man. Holy shit. Wait. How do I... Dog, it's like stuck. Are you kidding me, man? We said drop, not chuck. I wanted to make sure it had dramatic effect, but that thing really stuck in there. What the hell? dropping it will stick it. I don't know if it will if I just drop. No, it absolutely sticks the potato on it. Yep. Good grief, man. All things worth having have sacrifices. R.I.P. potato. Yeah, no, it rips through the potato pretty easily, too. The balloon literally fared better than the potato does. Might be because the balloon has heft. Or sorry, the balloon doesn't have heft. Alright. I'm not pushing him onto it. This one can't be damaged. I only have him so far. Whoa. She's a big old tenderizer? Exactly. Now I'm fat. You're right! It's a lot easier. It'd be way easier to just poke it with a fork, I'll be real. You said you wouldn't do this to him! Is that the new plushie? Yes, it is. It is. Behold him. Behold his adorable form. Next cooking stream with meat. Grab this board and tenderize the meat with it. I don't know about that one, boss. Hang on a second, I just realized this is just chilling here. Let's not show this on stream, if we can avoid it. Shoot. Hang on, from way downtown. Yeah! You know what? I'd say this is a project well done. I've always wanted to try one of these. I've always wanted to try a bed of nails. But, like, there's basically no way to try it without building one. Because it's not like you can, like, try the exhibit in a science museum or something, right? Dude, I can't believe the tablet got more brutalized now. Motherfucker. Ugh! This corn form is very uncomfortable. Where'd I put the potato? Wait, yeah, where'd I put the potato? What? Where'd it go? What the hell? What? Left of the vice? Oh, wait, it's in frame. Alright. Shut up, chat. Don't snitch. Too bad. From way downtown. Fuck. Alright, wait, hang on. We gotta do it again. We gotta do it again. Hang on. From across the room. From way downtown. There we go. No! He fell over. Alright. I think we've done the test. I've achieved what I set out to do. Now put a cinder block in your lap and hit it with the hammer. What the fuck do you mean? Why? Why would I do that? Chat wants the potato eaten? Dog, I'm not getting, like, brain amoebas because I decide to eat raw, wilty potato. It's literally, like, makes you really sick to it, and this is already like an old ass potato. All right, hang on a second. Let's see. Let's see someone we can raid tonight. Is Karagi live? Karagi is not live. This is so sad. F in the chat for the bros. Brainworm maxing? Are you sure you don't already have the brain amoebas? Shush. The sound of the nails in the potato is nice. Didn't you make hot pot in a toilet? Literally more likely to get sick from the potato. Hot pot in a toilet is gross in like a visceral disgust way, but it's not like gonna make you literally ill. Aye, aye. How's the bed from 1 to 10? It was pretty uncomfortable. It was pretty rough, honestly. Yeah, we could either raid... Do you want to raid someone playing Peak? Or do you want to raid Hinor reacting to the Sony Live? Is that what she's doing? Reacting to the Sony Live like it's actual... Wait, what is this? Wasn't that yesterday? Wasn't the Sony Live the other day? What is the title of this stream? Hinor Peak? Heener Peak? Peak Clown? Hina Peak Heenus? Sony Live Roleplay? Oh, wait, she's literally reacting to it as if it hasn't already happened. What the fuck? She beat Linkara? Hell yes! Alright. Heener. Raid a singer? That wasn't one of the two options I gave you, but thank you. Heener is winning. She has gotten a few... I gotta cut her off after this. She's getting too many raids in the raid economy. Too many raids in the raid economy. That's why I was looking to see if Karagi was live this time. She's getting her per diem. Yes. Alright, thank you guys so much for stopping on by. I'll be live tomorrow. Not really sure with what yet, but it'll be something fun for sure. I do not know if tomorrow's will be co-streamed to YouTube. But if it's not, I'll make a community post telling you, that you can find here. This better be great after all the hype I hear about her. She's pretty funny. She's funny in a humor sense that is very similar to me. So it's a good... Because I have friends that I'm good friends with, but aren't great friends to raid because we don't really have the same... humor. I'll still raid them occasionally, but it's like a different vibe. Whereas like her humor is very similar, which is why she was a good pick for the road trip. I'd raid Chromu a lot too, but she's on Australian time, so she's never fucking live when I end. Otherwise, she would be in the rotation pretty common as well. And speaking of, we'll be playing Fortnite, me, Hina, Chromu, and someone else on Saturday. But, you know, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. In the meantime, hope you guys have a good time. Goodbye! Ah, it ended. And because I'm on delay, it has not shown the YouTube bros. Oh, the YouTube bros are the only ones that got my... The only ones that got my thing. Oh, hang on. Message hidden. He even did an ass cam. I'll allow that one. Asimov, you are correct. I did do an ass cam. If there are no mods, who timed you out? Is your username Hunter Biden's crack pipe? I will say, it's like way easier to get fucked up usernames on YouTube for some reason. I do not know why. I do not know why, but it is. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to multi-stream on YouTube when I do the variety stream. Maybe I will just to see how it goes. But in either case, I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. Or 7 p.m. If I do the normal skip the dailies thing. But thank you guys so much for showing up. Also, one more super chat was on here. Hey, chat, I'm 3 hours late. How many nails we got in? Like 500, but welcome late. Curse usernames is its own genre. I know, right? There's plenty of curse ones on Twitch, but YouTube, you can get away with a little bit more. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great night. Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, the secret after stream chat. Only YouTube gets this one. I'll see you guys around. I don't have an in stream, so I'll just sing the song. Bup.